According to World Health Organization statistics, 1 in 2 women in South Africa, 1 in 3 men in South Africa, and 1 in 4 children in South Africa suffer from obesity. Sporting Chance is proud to bring you the 6th annual Kellogg's Health of the Nation 50-hour sports challenge. Sponsored by Kellogg's in association with Virgin Active, Kia Motors and Supersport Let's Play, with media partners Good Hope FM and SAFM, and partnered by the City of Joburg Department of Sport and Recreation, providing the transport in Johannesburg. Over 6,000 school children from communities throughout the Western Cape and Gauteng did more than keep a ball in motion at the 6th annual Kellogg's Health of the Nation 50-hour sports challenge, both held on separate weekends in each province and is the largest sporting event of its kind in the country. This year, behind all the fun and games of this annual sporting extravaganza is a serious fact-finding study, a 10-year follow-up to the original groundbreaking Health of the Nation study, which first revealed the magnitude of obesity in South African children. In 2004, after 3 years of data collected by Sporting Chance in conjunction with the UCT MRC Research Unit for Exercise Science at the Sports Science Institute of South Africa, the results indicated that nationwide, children from all backgrounds showed a tendency towards the onset of obesity, similar to that seen in developed countries. Brad Big, MD of Sporting Chance, tells us more.
The whole objective of what we're trying to achieve this year is, in the late 1990s and early 2000s, we came to the conclusion about where would South Africa be with regards to fitness levels compared to other countries throughout the world. And what we decided what we would do in the early 2000s was we would test 10,500 subjects with regards to upper body strength, abdominal strength, explosive power, and all those kind of exercises. So that's exactly what we did. Now, we found from the research that we were between 8 and 10 years behind the rest of the world. What we're doing now is 10 years later, we're going back to test South Africa's children to find out exactly where we are 10 years later. But over and above all that, part of the 50-hour challenge is also to introduce as many children as possible in a shorter space of time to as many sport codes as possible. So what you've got is we've got 15 sports codes taking place today and over the weekend, over the 50 hours. And the ball doesn't come to a standstill. So right from 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon, the ball doesn't come to a stop until Sunday 4 o'clock, 50 hours later. And that's the beauty of what we're trying to do. We're trying to highlight the importance of children leading a healthy and active lifestyle and playing sports in which to accomplish that.
This year's Health of the Nation project was made of 3 main components. The first being that in the weeks leading up to the Kellogg's 50-hour sports challenge, Sporting Chance, together with Kellogg's, hosted pre-challenge roadshows in selected communities that were going to be involved in the 50 hours. The sessions address specific social concerns within the communities, including how to lead an active life, prevent obesity, principles of personal hygiene, and nutritional guidance facilitated by Kellogg's dietitians. The second component involved the participating children being exposed to a variety of sports that, under normal circumstances, they'd not have a chance of playing, including cricket, tennis, hockey, rounders, table tennis, badminton, netball, soccer, rope skipping, athletics, and touch rugby. In addition to that, Virgin Active provided fitness trainers to take the children through numerous exercises and activities, and also joined the Sporting Chance team and hosted the warm-ups before the start of each session. It was at these sessions that the children also got to see what being fit and healthy could do for them as they watched exhaustingly mind-boggling skipping displays by SA's champion rope skipping team and met some of SA's top sportsmen and women.
I took a liking to all sports at an early age, 3-4 years old. I was lucky enough, my dad bought me plenty to play with, obviously balls, cricket bats, everything.
My mom used to play hockey and netball when she was younger, and I always used to accompany her to the hockey field. So that's where I got my love of hockey, and my father is a Currie Cup rugby player, and I think that's also where I got the sports genes from and wanted to play hockey.
To all the kids in South Africa, I think sport is a wonderful opportunity for you, to get somewhere in life. I had dreams of playing for South African when I was 5, 6 years old, and today, and 20 years later, it became a reality for me.
I just think sports as a whole is really important, and for me, growing up, sports was a big component to me. I remember playing cricket with the boys outside, and just being outdoors, you make new friends, and a lot of the friends that I've met at hockey are big friends with me today.
And up in Johannesburg, got to see and meet their favourite celebrities too, namely Mr. South Africa, Adrian Berg, aka, and Moki from Cold Product. After the warm-up session, the children then headed out to take part in the various sports disciplines and activities. Testing personnel measured height, weight, waist, and hip circumference, which will provide crucial statistics on the prevalence of obesity and body weight distribution. Then, children engaged in a series of exercises designed to assess flexibility, abdominal muscle strength, lower and upper body strength, and agility. These include sit and reach, sit-ups, standing long jump, shuttle test, and cricket ball throw. The resulting information and statistics will assist health and education policymakers to gauge where we are so that they can continue steering SA youth towards healthier lifestyles.
We followed 10-year-old Julio and 11-year-old Tumi throughout the day and then monitored them as they were tested and measured at each station. From these tests, it could be accurately established that both subjects had a healthy BMI. Tumi needed to work on her core muscle strength as well as her upper body strength, and Julio his abdominal and his lower muscle strength. Their fitness levels were both good for their age.
This year, media provided a lot of coverage, with television coverage from SuperSport Let's Play and on SABC, with the Sporting Chance team being in studio, and on radio with Good Hope FM and SAFM's presenters being tested, as well as broadcasting from and doing crossings to each event. Once again too, title sponsors Kellogg's representatives joined each event, and those associate sponsors that were involved and could make a turn did so too.
I think this is exactly what we want to do for our kids of the community in the city of Johannesburg. The benefits of the event of this nature is not only social, but sports development, social cohesion, everything that the city of Johannesburg stands for.
Once again, it is with much appreciation to title sponsors Kellogg's, in association with Virgin Active, Kia Motors, and SuperSport Let's Play, with media partners Good Hope FM and SAFM, and partnered by the City of Joburg Department of Sport and Recreation, that we can all look forward to achieving our goal of a fitter and healthier youth in our magnificent country through projects like this. Sporting Chance for the health of our nation.